Hello, Emily from Defeating Divorce here, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you examples of quick little love text messages you can send to your significant other to strengthen your bond and brighten their day. But before we start the video, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so you won't miss out on any of our amazing future videos. First, I want to briefly discuss why you should be sending your significant other text messages to begin with. Did you know that many psychologists believe texting throughout the day while apart from your significant other can generate as much closeness and intimacy as an actual one-on-one date? Think about it like this. When you and your significant other are separated from one another for most or all of the day due to work schedules, how much time do you actually spend connecting? Maybe you shoot off a couple of text messages during a lunch break, but that's probably the extent of the communication, right? If the average person works 40 hours a week and spends 20 to 30 minutes commuting each way, that's roughly 45 hours a week spent physically and emotionally separated from your significant other. You might be thinking, so what? Everyone needs time apart in a relationship. And while you're absolutely right, consider this. Many people are not able to flip the switch once they get home and go from work mode to home mode. Oftentimes, work drama and stress sticks with us long after we've made it home. So our time that could be spent connecting with our significant other, whether in person or communicating via Skype, phone calls, texting, etc., is now spent trying to unwind and decompress after a demanding day. Think about the connection you could generate if your significant other and you were able to communicate more frequently throughout the week. Also, imagine the benefits this communication would bring to your relationship on days where one or both of you are simply too exhausted after work to really spend much time together. At the very least, these messages will ensure you were able to affirm your love to the other person and briefly talk throughout the day. Alright, now that you hopefully have a better understanding of the important role these love text messages can play in a relationship, let's discuss the 3 different types of love text messages you should be sending. Number 1, messages reminiscing about a fond memory you both share. If you're not sure what to message your significant other, consider reminding them of a funny memory the two of you share. Asking if they remember a funny or sweet moment will bring a smile to their face and perhaps even alleviate some of the stress they're feeling at work, if even just for a moment. Texts like this are great because there doesn't have to be any rhyme or reason of why you're bringing it up, other than you wanting to remind them of something funny. Number 2, messages inquiring about making plans. I don't know about you, but the easiest way to turn a shitty day at work around for me is to have something to look forward to doing after getting off. Texting your significant other about doing something fun later that day will not only brighten their mood, but also get them more excited to see you and encourage you two to spend one-on-one time together. Simply text them, if you're feeling up for it, would you want to do blank when you get home? Worst case scenario, they'll take a rain check and you two can spend time together in the near future instead. In terms of what to suggest, it doesn't have to be some big grand gesture either. A simple date night in of takeout from your guys' favorite restaurant and binging a show you've both been meaning to watch on Netflix will more than suffice. Alright, number 3, messages that affirm your love and or appreciation. Simply sending your significant other a sweet text telling them the things you love or appreciate about them is sure to build the connection between you. Your significant other will love the surprise of seeing a message from you that simply reminds them of your love and affection. You can phrase these messages around the concept that you're simply missing them or thinking of them and end it with the notion that you hope their day is going well. Expressing love and gratitude in a relationship is huge, and this is just one of the many ways you can do it. Alright, so there you have it. These are the 3 different frameworks that work great for sending a love text. Now, something to consider is the frequency in which you're sending these kinds of messages. It is important to text them at a pace that feels natural to you and build your way up. I recommend taking one of the templates above and crafting a message no more than twice a week. Remember, your ultimate goal here is to work on building the connection and communication between you two that is affected when one or both of you are at work. If you're not coming across as genuine, this effort will fall flat. Also, don't feel slighted if your significant other doesn't get back to you. Some people just aren't great texters, and others can be too busy to respond in a timely manner. Remember that the whole purpose of sending a text to begin with is to simply brighten their day and show them a little love. You're doing this for the benefit of the relationship and your partner, not just yourself. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up as that would really help out our channel. Also, feel free to leave any comments or questions you may have below and I'll be happy to help you answer them. Again, my name is Emily, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.